Welcome to Power Words with Victoria. Hello, person. Welcome to Power Words with Victoria, the Christmas edition. I trust you've been doing well and you've been having lots of fun during the season. Yeah, the end of the year is usually an interesting time. It's a goodie bag, as I like to call it. It's a time of reflection as well as celebration. It's a time of excitement and anticipation. And yes, sometimes it can be a time of anxiety as well. Yeah, I know that can be that way. But the best thing about the end of the year is that it gives us an opportunity to correct course. It gives us an opportunity to just breathe again and look again and see hope again. Look into the horizon, knowing that we can make of it what we want it to be. That's the best part of the end of the year for me. And I thought I should share that with you. It's also a time of showing love to those around you. And so if you haven't subscribed yet, do make time to subscribe today so that when we have a new episode every week, you'll be the first person to know about it. Be sure to do that. Yeah? Okay, so I'd like you to do something with me. I'd like you to walk with me through this few weeks into the end of January. Just walk through the planning process, the reflection process. I'd like to share that with you. Because truly, we have the capability, we have an opportunity, especially at the end of the year or at the turn of different seasons of our lives, to recreate our lives and bring our lives in alignment with our dreams and our ambitions. So if you're going to take that walk with me, let me know in the comment section below. Yeah? I'd like to start with talking about preparing the canvas. Preparing the canvas. Because for you to make a plan, you have to have a clean slate. You have to have a canvas on which to paint your picture. And imagine if you have a canvas that already has stains on it, already has marks, already has pictures, lines, forms on it. You won't be able to create a new thing easily. It's going to be a remake of the old at the best. So we're going to start from preparing the canvas. Just take a look at where you are right now. Take a look at your ambitions, your dreams, your vision for your life, your vision for your family, your vision for your business, your vision for your service to God, your vision for ministry. Your life goal, what is it about? And how far have you come on that journey? And then it's time to clean house. Get rid of all the negative thoughts, all the toxic thoughts, the feelings, the regrets. It's time to get rid of all of that. And that's preparing your canvas. You need a clean canvas for 2021. You can't bring with you the luggage, the baggage of the past year, the toxicity of the past year. You can't bring with you the negative feelings, the unforgiveness. You can't bring all that with you. You need a clean slate. So it's time to prepare your canvas. And how do you do this? It's easy for us, to just sweep under the carpet those things that actually hold us back and hold us down. Those things that limit us. It's easy for us to sweep them under the carpet and pretend that they're not there. You can only pretend on the surface because deep down in your subconscious, these things will stay there. So it is always better to bring them to the fore. Acknowledge them as painful as they might be, and then deliberately let them go. Erase them, as it were. That is the first step to preparing your canvas. Then going into the next step is, bringing back your dreams and your ambitions. Maybe they are the dreams that you thought, I don't think they'll ever come to pass again. Why won't they come to pass? You need to ask yourself that question. Is it because it's too hard? The fact that it's hard does not negate your vision. That something is hard to get doesn't make it impossible to get. It just means sometimes that you need to push harder, that you need to work harder. And what I always say is, do you want this thing bad enough? Is your desire for this thing, is your vision for this thing stronger than the limitations and the challenges along the way? If your desire for it and your vision for it is stronger than the things that try to hold you back, believe me, nothing will successfully hold you back. So ask yourself, how strong is this vision? Is it really your vision? Or is it an adopted vision? Is it something that you got from the environment around you, or is it your vision? Do you own it now? Okay, so if you're like me and you write down your plans every year, I'll also tell you what I do. I take this plan at the end of the year and I look at it and I see what were the successes? What were the challenges? Did I make it on this point? Or was there something missing from this goal that I had set? And I look at the circumstances under which I either succeeded or didn't succeed. Which ones were outside of my control? Which ones were within my control? And then the next thing I ask myself is, okay, these things that are outside of my control, do I have a workaround? Do I have a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan Z? The economy, the weather, the pandemic, for instance, were they within my control? No. Then I'm going to make a plan for 2021. And this and this and this is what I'm going to do. And then, I also tell myself that I have to be prepared for the unexpected. If there is a mountain in front of me, I have to be able to climb that mountain to get to my goal. I have options. My plans are agile. To do this, you need a lot of flexibility. You can't say, this is the way to get it, and it's this way or the highway. Sometimes it's not that easy, it's not that simple. Sometimes life gets complicated, yes. But if your eye is one, if your eye is single, as the Bible says, that means if you're focused, you will get where you're going, no matter the obstacles that are along your way. Determine within yourself that you're going to keep your eye on the goal. You're not going to give up on your goal, no matter what. And that's why it's important to be sure from the beginning that this goal aligns with your life vision and that it aligns with who you really and truly are. Because if it doesn't, then you're backing up the wrong tree, right? So what's the first thing? First thing is you need to prepare your canvas. You need to let go of the things that held you back and the things that held you down. Second thing, you need to ensure that this vision and this dream for the next year are things that you really want for yourself and that they align to what God has called you to what God has destined you for. If you don't know who God has called you to be, if you don't have a relationship with God, this is as good a time as any to make sure that you do that. Because the truth is that we're created by God, and God is the only one who has the manual for our lives. And He's a sure guide, I tell you the truth. It's a manual meant just for you. Just for you. But it's time to step aside. I know it's not easy with all the noise, all the partying, all the demands from family. Yes, it's time to show love and to reconnect with people, but it's also an opportunity to step aside. Step out of the noisome crowd. Take time for yourself to rediscover you, to refresh, to re-energize for the next level that you need to get to. You can't stay in the same place. You need to make progress. And the only way to do it is to have a good plan and to walk the plan. For today, one key thing that you need for the next year is to understand that your destiny, I think we talked about it last week, is in your hands, and that there's nothing that you cannot achieve if you set your mind on it. Yes, a lot of things are, unpredictable right now. Especially in our world, it seems like, predictions have gone out of the window, right? But there is one prediction that is a sure guide. And that prediction is you. You have the ability, you have the resilience that is a part of your DNA as a human to succeed, to survive, to move forward, to overcome. That is who you are as a person. Have that mindset. And then don't go into this next year with fear. Fear will incapacitate you. You need faith for the future. You need to have faith in you. You need to have faith in what God has put into you. You need to have faith in the abilities that God has blessed you with. And then go ahead and make that plan. And that's all we can talk about today. And I look forward to seeing you again next week when we're talking about another part of planning. It involves being aware of your environment and things that you can do if you get into a difficult situation with achieving your plans during the year. There is a lot. And we're also going to talk about what are the areas of your life that you need to plan around. Many times when you talk to people about planning, they're thinking about their careers. And sometimes some people think about their families. But there is also you, your mental health, your emotional health. There's also you, your spiritual life, your work with God. There's all of that. There is a lot about planning. And so we'll talk about them through January. And I know that you will join me every week right here in Victoria's Lounge for Power Words with Victoria. So I look forward to seeing you again next week. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe so you know when each episode is posted during this time. So with that, I wish you a great week ahead. I wish you happy celebrations, a happy new year ahead, and talk to you in the new year. Bye. Join me every Sunday evening for Power Words with Victoria. Let's make words work for us. Subscribe. See you.